Speaking to Canvey manager Brad Wellmen following today's 2-1 victory against Corinthian Casuals. Brad, 5 games unbeaten. What do you make of that in the league?
Yeah, listen, ultimately it's about getting 3 points, and I think that when you look at how we've been over the last 5 games in the league, we've been good at certain points. I thought we was very good at Enfield on Tuesday night and come away with a draw, and then today I felt that whilst we might have been in control of the game, especially early on, and we were quite potent in attack with getting the 2 sort of early goals and having potentially 3 or 4 other chances to be up at half time. But then looking back, and I thought we were flat second half. I thought we gave up a poor goal at the end, which with 2 minutes left just puts a little bit of anxiety on it. And yeah, I'm disappointed to come out only winning 2-1 because I think our performance could have been better. But it's about getting 3 points, and I think it's another 3 points closer to where we want to be.
Criticism at the minute could possibly be about how we're not perhaps taking as many of the chances that we are creating. What do you make of that sort of criticism?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult because I think I'd be more concerned if we weren't creating the chances. And I think that it's when you've got the boys in attack that we've got, they're more than capable of finishing opportunities. I'd be more worried about if we weren't creating them opportunities. I mean, look at the first 2 goals. I mean, the first goal was exactly what we spoke about, being able to set the ball, to give us a few more seconds to get runners in behind, and Sachi got in behind. Unbelievable finish from probably routine finish, really. He's 30 yards out and keeps in no man's land, but he's made it look simple. I think the second one where Paris got in behind, put a great cross in for Kwasi at the far post. But then, you know, a few little things like Ev's had 2 chances in the first half where one, I think last year he smashes it in the goal, but he looked to pass. And then the next time he got it where he should have passed, he tried to keep hold of it. And I think they're the little things, just our decision making. But I'd be a lot more concerned if we weren't creating chances.
One thing we could have been concerned about today was the lack of centre-halves, having to move Elliot Ronto back to centre-back. How happy were you with the defensive display despite that little lapse at the end there?
Yeah, I mean, I think for Ronto, he's gone back in there on Tuesday night against Enfield, in Adam Cunnington, one of the probably, you know, he's a strong boy, he's a big boy, he's good aerially, he wants a battle, and once dealt with him comfortably. And I thought once was very, very comfortable today in that position. And I think, you know, he now he's gone back in at centre half. He's probably disappointed he didn't get a clean sheet, because I think him and Girdlestone done well together. I'm not overly worried about the centre half position because Finners will be back this week. And that's why I didn't feel I needed to go out and get a centre half today for today's game, because I just felt that Ronto was good enough, and Finners was great for 3 games when he played, and then he went out injured, and now Mace has gone out injured, and it's just having Ronto to go back in there. There's times where he's going into areas where centre halves wouldn't want to go, but because he's a midfielder, he's getting there quickly and being combative, and I thought he had a great performance at centre half. As he did on Tuesday. So if Finners weren't going to be back this week, I think then I'd have to go and look to bring someone in just to try and get us through it. But Finners will be back, and it's good for me to know now that I've got Ronto's cover, because I didn't know he could play centre half until I chucked him in at Tuesday. So that's good for me.
So we go again at home against Bognor next week. How important is that one to get another 3 points on the board ahead of some tricky games away from home? We've got Margate and Potters Bar coming up.
Yeah, it's important. Listen, we want to make this. Well, it's Movie Star Stadium now. I was going to say Park Lane. We want to make Movie Star Stadium a fortress. You know, we've not been doing that really in the last few years, but I think that we've aside from the first game of the year, we've done okay here. Bognor are a good team. We've been and watched them a couple of times, and they pose a threat. But you know, we're a good team as well on a day. So it's important that we continue to get the points at home, you know, and sometimes when we go away, it works because teams will be a little bit more attacking against us, and we can hit them on the counter attack, and we're deadly on the counter attack with Kwasi and them up top. So it's important getting the points. You want to just at the early stage of what we're now 8 games in. You just want to build as many points up as you can, so then you're not in the dogfight. I mean, it's real tight across, I think, from the playoffs down to the relegation is tight. You know, I haven't seen the results today, but as long as we take care of business at home and we put in a solid performance, I think that we'll be more than capable to take the points.
Nice one. Thank you, Brad.
Cheers, pal.